Cleopatra VII was not a myth, not a seductress legend, and not a European invention. She was a ruler of Egypt, Africa's most powerful ancient civilization. Yet centuries later, her identity has become one of the most politically contested subjects in history. Cleopatra was born in 69 BCE in Alexandria, Egypt. She ruled as pharaoh, spoke multiple languages, and was the first of her dynasty to speak the Egyptian language fluently. That alone tells us something important. She ruled as an African monarch, not a foreign visitor. The confusion begins with the Ptolemaic dynasty. Cleopatra's family descended from Ptolemy Phrourus, a Macedonian Greek general who took control of Egypt after Alexander the Great. But history does not stop at bloodlines written on paper. Egypt was not Europe, it was Africa, culturally, geographically, and politically. For over 300 years, the Ptolemies ruled Egypt while intermarrying with local populations, adopting African religious traditions, and presenting themselves as divine pharaohs in the Egyptian mold. Cleopatra herself was depicted in Egyptian art using traditional African royal iconography, not Greek styles. Roman writers, her enemies, described Cleopatra as dark-featured, intimidating, and intellectually dominant. What they attacked was not her beauty, but her power. Modern Europe inherited Rome's narrative. As European empires rose, history was rewritten to center whiteness as intelligence, leadership, and civilization. An African queen who outperformed Roman men politically became inconvenient. So Cleopatra was rebranded, visually European, culturally detached from Africa, and stripped of her context. But Cleopatra did not rule Rome. She ruled Egypt, and Egypt was African. Whether Cleopatra's ancestry was mixed, African, or Hellenistic, one fact remains indisputable. She was an African ruler shaped by African civilization, governing African people on African soil. To remove her from Africa is not historical accuracy. It is historical discomfort. Cleopatra's story forces an uncomfortable truth. Africa produced leaders who challenged the greatest empires on earth, and won, at least for a time. This is not about fantasy, it is about context. And history without context is propaganda.